Good morning, guys. As you can see, I am cooking breakfast by candlelight this morning. Um, just a little while ago, the lights went out, all the electricity went out. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we are having a terrible windstorm, so obviously it's related to that. And I'm just grateful we have a gas stove so I can do this. And I'd already made my coffee, so that's not a concern. Although I could have just as easily cooked it on the stove the old-fashioned way. We have, percolator or whatever that you put on top of the stove. It's one that we take camping, so I would have just used that. So isn't this romantic? Yeah, this is what I wanted to do first thing this morning. So I'm going to throw in a couple of eggs. I'm going to have some breakfast, and then I'll get back with you guys. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to sit here and eat my breakfast by candlelight, which would normally be very romantic, but it's not so romantic when you're all alone. But as you can see, the sun is coming up. It's a little after 7. It's actually been up for a while, but it's not really giving me a lot of light in here yet. So I'm going to have to go around and open up all the blinds and stuff because I don't think it's going to be coming on anytime soon. I just wanted to include a little clip of, what we dealt with last night. It's not super crazy, but, for us, we don't get any kind of weather, so it was actually kind of exciting. It's been going on for a couple days now, but I think it's supposed to die down today. I think the warning was only till like 6 o'clock tonight, so we'll see. If you're new to my channel, I just want to let you know I am so glad you're here. I truly hope that I can help encourage and inspire you to, start your journey. I've got a lot of useful information on my site, and I have a bunch of links to other YouTube channels of people that are also doing carnivore that you might find useful. So you can look for that. It's somewhere on my page. I added a bunch of different ones. My cat. If you're new here, you're going to see my cat. Every time I turn on the camera and start talking, it doesn't matter where he's at in the house. He's got to be right here. He's got to be on camera. I think he thinks, this is his show. So anyway, a little bit of information about me. If you are new here, I started carnivore about 6 months ago, and I'm down 50 pounds. I still have another 50 to go, so I'm only halfway through, but I have healed from, oh my gosh, so many things: soul-crushing fatigue, sleeplessness, all over inflammation, a knee injury that caused me to walk with a walking stick. I thought I was going to need surgery. I have no pain whatsoever anymore. I'm not on any medications at all, not for blood pressure, cholesterol, anything, and I'm 63, and I had depression. I was homebound for many, many years, bedridden for a big portion of that. And now, because of carnivore, my life has totally turned around. It's been absolutely amazing. And I have tried every diet you can think of, even the most obscure ones. I even had weight loss surgery, and nothing has helped me like the carnivore diet. It's just been amazing. And I hope that you will have the same experience. So I hope I can help you with that. Okay, Jazz, you know what? I'm going to have to put you down, honey, because your claws still need to be clipped. Oh, there you go. Sorry, buddy. You got to stay down. You got to stay down. No, no. Anyway, I've got a lot to talk about today, so let me get started. If you've been watching the news, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but here in Southern California, we are having crazy winds right now, like gusts of 100 and 150 miles an hour. I've never been in a hurricane, but it feels like what I would imagine a hurricane to feel like. It was pretty crazy last night. It's kind of died down right now, which is good because I'm worried about, we have solar panels and I could hear them. Something's going on up there. I'm going to have my husband get up there and see. So that kind of made me nervous. I looked outside and it's not too bad. We had a small branch fall off our tree and, it's blowing all the leaves away. Nobody needs to rake right now, but it's also blowing all the leaves off the trees. So they're barren and it looks like winter. It's really stark right now. But also we have a lot of fires going on around Southern California, and obviously the winds are not helping with that. So hopefully they'll be able to take care of that soon as the winds are dying down. We don't have power right now. It has been out for several hours. It went out like at 6:30 this morning, and it's after 10. I don't like it. I feel like a pioneer woman. I'm not used to this. I feel like I'm camping. Um, I had to cook my breakfast by candlelight this morning. Poor me, I know. And it's cold in my house, but I can put on a jacket if it gets really bad. But other than that, it's funny because I always thought, oh, it's so fun when the lights go out when I was a kid. But as an adult, it's not as much fun. I should have thought and charged up all my electronics ahead of time, but I'm not that smart. So, everything's dead except for my camera. And I can't just, scroll on it like I usually do. So I'm trying to be conservative, but I did want to record this since I really don't have a whole lot else to do right now. Work called off, which is a big bummer. But my client's sick and I understand that. But now it's like, what do I do with myself? Universe was, this is the universe's way of telling me that I need to slow down, and I do need to slow down. I've been feeling rather funky lately. I was sick a couple nights ago with the stomach ailment. That seems to have cleared up, but my energy level is still low, excuse me. But I think, like a lot of you said, it's this time of year after Christmas, and we were on holiday for 2 weeks, and taking down all my holiday decorations, and just the change in weather, and just a bunch of different factors. And I was just trying to figure out a way that I could get that feeling back that I got at the beginning of carnivore, where I was just like jamming. When you first start carnivore, you're going to find out your energy goes through the roof. At least it did for me, and it was pretty consistent there for a few months. But I've had a few periods where it wasn't as high, as my body's getting used to being fat adapted or whatever they call it. And I just feel like I want that back. I like that part. That's my favorite part is that energy. And right now I could really use that. So I'm trying to figure out what it is I can do, if there's any changes I can make to bring that back. I do take iron supplements because I have had the lap band surgery, and I just don't absorb the iron like I should for obvious reasons. I can't eat as much as I need to of red meat, so it just makes it hard. So, in the meantime, I'm taking iron supplements, and that helps. But like I said, right now, I feel kind of sluggish. So it could be that I'm fighting something. I just don't know what it is, but it's a drag. I want my energy back. There's things I want to do, but right now I just don't feel like doing them. So I'm going to I guess just allow myself this time to regenerate, and I'm just going to have to find some low energy things to do around the house. I've already, done all my housework this morning. I've done the dishes and mopped and swept and picked up, and so now I'm just trying to figure out what to do with myself. I can't go scrolling online. Which is what I would be doing. I'm always going online trying to research things and find out different things. And I can't do anything like that. So, and all the shops and everything in town, their electricity's out as well. So, there's nowhere to go. So in the meantime, I think I should read. I don't read anymore. I listen to audiobooks, and I do have stacks of books that are just waiting for me. But I've mentioned before, I don't know if I have ADHD or what. I can't just sit and read a book anymore. I have to listen to it on audio while I'm doing something active. But when I do that, I don't really absorb everything I'm listening to. So I have to re-listen to it. Whereas if I sit down and I'm just reading the book, I tend to, absorb more of it. So maybe that would be good. Maybe I should do that. So, but anyway, I'm going to include some footage from the wind so you can hear how bad it was. It woke me up this morning, probably around 4:35. It was pretty bad. And then I went outside and tried to assess the damage. It blew some outdoor furniture around, some pots, and some of our little lights out there, but nothing major. It's not like a hurricane or anything like that, but it was it's a little bit of a mess. So maybe I'll go work on that. I'll do that, and then I'll come back and we'll talk some more. Okay, as you can see, there wasn't really any major damage, but it did knock down a few of my plants and some of my lights that I have in the yard. But the worst part was just my swing. It kind of messed my swing up pretty bad and blew all the cushions off. So I got to fix that. But yeah, I think that was the worst of it. So it's really not that bad. I have got to go check the mail and I want to see if there's any branches down because as windy as it was, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm going to take you with me. Let's go see. Okay. Oop. There's a branch from our tree. Didn't expect that. Huh. All the leaves have blown off the trees. Wow. They are bare. Well, I guess that's not so bad. A lot of like little branches though. That's pretty crazy, huh? But yeah, that's it. Just that little branch. Really, that's not too bad. I thought it was going to be much worse. Oh, look, they want me to come back to Weight Watchers. They miss me. Yep, I even did Weight Watchers and lost, I don't know, a couple pounds, but it costs money and it wasn't near as amazing as the carnivore diet. Okay, I found something I can do to keep me busy. Before we left to go on vacation, I started this jar of lavender oil and I need to strain it and put it in bottles, but I can't find my cheesecloth, so I'm going to try this little strainer thing and see if this is going to work. It should. Yeah, last time I made a ton of lavender oil. This time I didn't make as much. Oops, I'm making a mess. And I made, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Just going down the sides of it. Okay, maybe this wasn't a great idea. I'm gonna have a mess to clean up here. But it turned out so good the last time I did this. But this time my son, he brewed some beer using organic lavender, and he had some left over, so he gave it to me, and I was just using the lavender that I grow in the backyard here. But this is it was stronger, it smelt better, and it's organic, so this should be better. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get something to clean this up. Okay, this should be a little bit better. But my goodness, this stuff is amazing. It's good for your skin, for your hair. My granddaughters love it. I bottled it up and I gave it to friends and family, and everybody loved it. They asked for more. And I also did jasmine oil, and the jasmine oil was by far the best. But unfortunately, we don't have any flowering jasmine right now because it's winter time. But when I get some more, you better believe I'll be making some more of that. That was absolutely amazing. It was better than any perfume I have, and everybody wanted that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make a lot, but I have a ton of lavender because I grow it. So I've made, just bottles and bottles of the lavender oil. And like I said, I use a lot of it, and so do my girls. They all love it. So now I can replenish their bottles. I'm going to need them all to bring them here because I only have a few empty ones. So anyway, well, that was that. Now I got to find something else to do. Well, I am bored and hungry, so I am going to make myself some lunch. I am going to cook a steak in butter. How decadent is that? What other diet allows you to do that? I mean, honestly. And I'm not sure how much this steak weighs. I buy the 3-packs from Aldi's. You can get a 3-pack of sirloin steak, top sirloin, and they're anywhere between $11 to $15 depending on how much they weigh. And I usually cut the steak in half because I won't be able to eat it all at one sitting. But I mean, I'll cook it all now, and then I'll cut it in half, and I'll eat it, and then I'll slice it up real thin, and I'll have the rest of it for a snack later on. So I try to only cook twice a day. I cook breakfast is usually, like I said, bacon and eggs, and then I usually eat right after I get home from work, which is around 3 o'clock. And then anything else I eat isn't cooked. I eat like beef jerky or, pork rinds, something like that. But I only eat 2 cooked meals a day. So I'm going to go ahead and cook this up, and then I'm going to eat it. Okay, so there it is. And you can see I've sliced it up really thin, and I like it pretty rare, as you can see. But I won't be able to eat all of that, but I'll eat at least half of it, and then I'm just going to put the rest in the fridge, and I'll snack on that for the rest of the evening. But how decadent is that? I mean, think about it. Most diets, you would be eating steamed veggies or a lettuce salad with oil and vinegar dressing, and those things don't fill you up. And as we know now, they're not even good for you. We used to think they were at least good for you, but we realize they're not. But this is going to make me feel good. It's going to fill me up. It's satiating. It tastes amazing. And it actually gives me energy. The beef gives me energy. And so does the fat from the butter. So I'm going to enjoy this. It's going to help pick my energy level up. And so that, this afternoon I can get my rear in gear and do something besides. I've just been hanging out today. I really haven't done a whole lot. I did my housework and I've done a little bit of filming, but that's about it. I need some energy. So let me eat this and let's see what happens. That was so good. And now I am stuffed, but I still have an hour before I go pick up my grandkids. So I think I'm going to work on some crafts. I haven't done that for a while. And I bought all the stuff to make like these beaded, like sun catchers to hang in the window. I bought all these little crystals and stuff. So I think I'm going to work on that. Also, tonight I'll be taking my grandson. He does soccer. And I'm going to go walking. It just occurred to me, I haven't been walking every day. I've been on a holiday, and then, my client's been sick. So it's been 3 weeks. And that's when I walk. It's, Monday through Friday, we go walking every afternoon after lunch for about 2 miles. I haven't been walking. So it's like, gee, do you think maybe that's why I'm feeling so sluggish? I'm so bright. It takes me a while to realize these things. So I think I'm going to go walking while he's, practicing. And I think that's going to help me a lot. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps. And again, thank you to all the new people that have somehow found me and subscribed. Leave me a comment. I want to know who you are, where you're from. Tell me your story so I can get to know you better. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I've only got an hour. I'm going to see how many of these I can crack out. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.